Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an interesting week for Call of Duty, and that is why I have this series. As you guys know, on this channel, I like to do something called This Week in Call of Duty, and over the past couple of months, we've kind of simmered it down a little bit because there hasn't been the overwhelming amount of news that we've had in previous years. But over the past week, things have really ramped up. First of all, in regards to the next Call of Duty games moving forward, whether that be Modern Warfare 2 or the games coming after that. I wanted to first talk about that in this video, then we're going to move into what all happened yesterday with the update, and then Godzilla. Yeah. Apparently, that joke that I made about the original trailer, apparently Godzilla might actually be coming to the Caldera and to Warzone, and I'm going to have a look at all of the teasers that we've seen so far for that, for Warzone Season 3, and what exactly this means for Season 3 moving forward, because there's a lot here to break down, and a lot that's happened over the past week. So let's dive into the news, starting with the future of Call of Duty. So over the past couple of months, we have talked a lot about how the next Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, or whatever it's going to be called, Call of Duty 2022, is going to be a 2-year Call of Duty game, meaning the next Call of Duty won't be coming out until the year 2024, with something being released in 2023. And as of right now, the rumors are that that is going to be something free to play. We don't really know what it is at this point. However, that would assume that Treyarch is making the next game for 2024. Well, the news that we got over the past week is that Sledgehammer Games is already working on their next Call of Duty game, with the deadline of the year 2025. Now, you may be wondering why that's a big deal whatsoever. It essentially tells us that after this 2-year break that we have for Modern Warfare 2, the plan is to go back to that every single year release cycle, because if the game comes out in 2025, that would only allow for 1 year for Treyarch's game, and therefore just the 1 year for Sledgehammer's game as well. Now, keep in mind, all of the news that we are hearing about future Call of Duty games after Modern Warfare 2 is still very much so up in the air. Reason for this is because after the release of Call of Duty 2022, that is when Xbox is set to take over Activision Blizzard, and from there, they can make their own decisions, whether they want to delay games, push them up as far as when they're coming out. That is going to be up to them, and really at that point, anything can happen. So this is the current set plan for 2025, a new Sledgehammer game. We don't know what that game is. I doubt it'll be a World War II game, but other than that, at this point, we don't really know. But as of right now, that is how things are set to be. Now, let's talk about some more recent news. So the most recent thing, and probably the biggest thing to happen yesterday, was the addition of the Snoop Dogg operator bundle, just in time for 420, of course. With this, you get the Snoop Dogg skin, a bunch of 420 related weapons and themes, MVP highlights, operator highlight, things along those lines, all revolving around, well, 420, Snoop Dogg, that kind of thing. Keep in mind, this operator is fully voiced, which is really cool, and it's going to cost you 2,400 COD points. Now, that's all I really want to say about that, but next, let's dive into what we know and what is coming in Season 3, because this is some of the biggest teasers that we've got so far revolving around a season for Warzone in a very long time. So as far as this goes, last week we got the Season 3 cinematic trailer, and with it, we got the idea of something coming to the Caldera, or at least something big, because after which we got this audio clip, which then, when you put this audio through a spectrogram, it came out with this saying monsters are real. So after this, it was followed up by an email being sent out to Call of Duty's mailing list, which showed this here, a top secret folder, a couple different messages here or there, which in and of itself really didn't mean too much until the next day on Twitter, they put out this video.
This fight is beyond the scope of any of our conventional munitions. We must forge something new. And these weapons are our only chance for survival. Let's hope they're enough.
Now, it does say that this takes place at the Caldera Weapons Research Facility, which could very well be a new location being added in Season 3, but there's two ways that the weapons could be taken. Either one, they are some sort of wonder weapons that can be found on the map and used, or option number 2, these are just going to be different weapon blueprints that come out during Season 3. I think with the story that we are seeing, both options are completely viable, and just from this alone, it is very hard to tell. Essentially, we'll have to wait and see, but I think the wonder weapons idea would be cool, because it would make looting a little bit more interesting on the map. However, after this, the promotional material took a bit of a turn.
Once the device is activated and the carts are installed, we'll... Oh god. No! Not yet! It's not ready yet! They're coming!
So with this cutscene taking place on the Caldera subterranean, it once again hints at the idea of more underground areas being added into the map. They also speak in this one of some sort of device being activated to stop what appear to be the monsters that we saw before. Now there's an important part to this that I'm going to kind of go back to, but first, once again, you can use the spectrogram on this and find out this. A specific message stating they are here. Now, that statement's going to be a little bit more important in a second, but then we have to move on to the next piece of promotional material. Now, this has to be the most interesting in all of it, because first of all, we have one picture, as you can see here, with literally the caldera burning. Part of the map is on fire, and it's moving towards peak. The other image is off in the distance in the water, which appears to just be Godzilla swimming towards land, which is really insane, and we have some more information to back this up once again. I have to give a credit to Geeky Pastimes. I believe he is the one that found this, but on one of the maps on the caldera, you can see this with this kind of dotted line swerving towards the caldera island. Now with this, apparently it was not there previously in game and was added in the recent update. So once again, adding more credit to the theory of Godzilla. But it gets amplified even further.
No, wait. Something's here! Switchbox 7 to base. Still standing by for instructions, over. Yeah, there it is. I got a view of it now. I think those are bones, Sergeant. You're seeing things. No. Look. See, there? Okay, that's a skull. Oh, come on, I'm looking right at the damn thing. Wait, that's impossible. It can't be. To be visible from this altitude, it'd have to be 30 meters across. No, wait. Something's here.
So from this one, they talk about a giant dinosaur skull, and then they talk about something being there, it being giant, and it apparently taking down a plane. Once again, lining up with Godzilla, and again, at the end, the spectrogram says this: defend Caldera. Now from all of this, it all lines up to point towards Godzilla, except for one thing, and one thing that I can't quite figure out. The first spectrogram that we saw, it said monsters are real. The one after that says they're here. These are both plural. If it was just talking about Godzilla, it would say the monster's real. It would say it's here in the other spectrogram, but it's not what it says, which tells us that there isn't just going to be one Godzilla thing, there is going to be multiple. Or they're just confused with the grammar, one of the two. But as for now, I'm guessing that there isn't just going to be one Godzilla on the map. There's going to be dinosaurs, aliens. I don't know exactly what these are going to be, but it appears as though Godzilla's going to be part of it, and there's going to be something else on the map. What that is at this point, I don't know. It is very interesting. I'm assuming we may even get more teasers today throughout the week going into next week. It's very interesting, and I'm curious to see where it goes. So if you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments. This is the Call of Duty news that we've had for this week, so let me know what you think of all of it down in the comments. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to stay up to date on everything new. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making